Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 21, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now to the plate, Matt Haig. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Digging in, Steve Cook. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Cook.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting. That's going to get him to the big leagues someday. Taking the ball the opposite field. You're going to have to hit to all fields if you want to be effective in the majors.
Digging in, Manny Castro, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. 2 out with the man at first. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it, the old tomahawk, and got a base hit out of it.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Stephen Drew.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Rochester leads it. Digging in to try it again, Nick Gordon.
Now batting. Shortstop, Nick Gordon.
2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gordon is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 73 is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another shot now.
Now batting,
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
That's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. That's why that one stood out. That was one of the first ones that really they squared up all night off of him.
So coming to the plate, Manny Castro.
Batting, first baseman, Manny Castro.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Red Wings lead it 9-0.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Red Wings get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Paul Clemens earns his 5th winner of the year as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Number 21 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Red Wings. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 20 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh Outman, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Steve Cook.
Batting third,
couple of hits for him in 4
baseman,
trips to the plate last
Steve
night.
Cook.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start a road trip with a big win. So now the confidence is there. Everybody's happy, excited. Come out for early work, and you try to win this one here and really start a nice streak.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid it off even with 2 strikes.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. 2.
This is line to left. Shuck is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series? Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 66. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook comes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied up. Stepping up now, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
Come on, big guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about. At the plate, Steve Cook. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Steve Cook. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit down the third base line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A couple of walks, but no damage. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Number 28 wins his